Hey guys, welcome back to the garden. It's been a long time, I think more than 6-7 weeks. I think this will be the last video of the year of our Lord 2025. I want to show you the Elstar apple trees. They are still loaded, and I think I eat at least 10 of these a day, and we give away, and birds are having some, and it's just this beautiful abundance. But I want to take you for a walk in the different garden spaces and tell you a little bit about what I'm doing to sort of shut down the garden for the winter. And let's start in the greenhouse, which I have managed somehow to organize very neatly. This is very uncommon for me. This, I still have a few of our potted plants that I use to sort of beautify the yard. I still need to put these inside, and hopefully they will survive the winter. But other than that, I've just made a lot of different buddleias and sages and lavenders, all those kinds of things that I really need in abundance for the new butterfly garden. Same with this. I've been seeding a lot of different perennials that I want to sort of plant in between all the wildflowers of the butterfly garden. And some will do well and some maybe not. It's always an experiment. And I'm not the greatest at seeding things, but I'm always experimenting. So sometimes I get lucky and sometimes not. That's fine. So we had the first frost this night, and I should actually have taken all the potted plants inside, but I didn't, and they will be fine, I think. So that's the greenhouse. And then I have been making some pathways in the food forest, and these are they still need to thaw a little bit before I can finish the job this afternoon, I think, but it'll be fine. I can still do it. Let's go inside the food forest. It was so lovely this morning, guys. I have spammed our daughter with photos of frost beauty. You know how everything is covered in these beautiful crystals, and it's just absolute magic, I think. So I was so happy this was the first frost. I think it's mostly gone now. It's around 11 now, but you can really feel how everything is sort of getting naked finally, and we've had quite a warm spell, and now winter is coming. But this morning all the medlars were covered in frost, and I'm not sure it was enough for them to soften so that we can eat them, but I'm so excited to have all of these delicious fruits. They are still hard, of course, and I could put some in the freezer, and I might, just because I'm getting impatient with this delicious experience. But kilo after kilo we have this year. And for the past past couple of weeks I've been back in the food forest working a little bit. I haven't done any work in here all year because we made the butterfly garden, and it's been so lovely to reconnect. And I deliberately started out with reclaiming the spiral that's in the center of the garden, and it feels like it was important for me to sort of re-establish this energetic center of the garden, so that it knows I'm back. I'm back here working, and I'm back here connecting. And also I have a retreat at New Year, which is about sovereignty and authenticity. And I thought if we have like a clear day or a clear night, we might just lie here in the center of the spiral and connect with the stars, connect with the universe. I think that would be amazing. So that's why I really wanted to finish this before I sort of leave the garden to its own devices during winter. And also I'm very happy, most of you know that we have 100 kilo rose quartz under this, and I'm very happy I got that covered yesterday, because with the frost and the wet weather, it can actually, the frost can explode and expand pieces off of the crystal, so I cover that every winter. Other than that, well, actually, I wanna show you. You did see all the papers, but all the wet papers I put down, and I put like 2, 3, sometimes 4 pieces of wet newspaper, and then a thick layer of wood chips, and this should last me, fingers crossed, a couple of years, so I don't have to do this again. The structure will stand like this, and I don't know. I mean, can you come in close on this one? It's just a lot of strawberries, all the pine berries, but also the beauty of the dandelions, and all the shapes are just coming out. I mean, this makes me crazy, guys. My phone is full of, completely full of endless photos of this. And I think also maybe this one is sometimes, I think, with the decay that's happening here in fall, there's something amazingly beautiful. It's even more I don't know, magical with the frost on it. I think it's just totally beautiful. I want to show you one more thing at the end up here, because I have chosen not to really have any frost tender plants in the garden. I have so much work, and it's too much for me to care for them and cover them and uncover them and all those kinds of things. So I only have this one plant, the Gonera, up here that I need to cover now. It has really grown these past couple of years, and I think next year it's going to be this tall as me, hopefully. This one is frost tender, and if you come and you see, I think it's an amazing plant. It's so prehistoric, and you see this is next year's growth, and it really needs covering up. So I have, like with the crystal, I have some plastic wads, and I fill it up with scrunched up newspaper and cover this one with its own leaves, and then the wad on top, and they are always fine. So, but of course we don't have a lot of hard frost usually. So I could show you a million things. Oh my God! Can you please show them this beautiful, beautiful sedum? I mean, okay, I'm sorry, guys. Other than that, I think we usually have a few days of frost, and then it thaws again, and then we have mild spells, and I actually still would like to take a couple of days and just move some of the excess plants from the food forest out onto the field in the butterfly garden, and it should be fine. I can usually shift plants around until sometime in December, so of course I'm not gonna do it today, but maybe in the next couple of weeks I will have some mild days, and we can shift some of the plants that I really wanna enhance the butterfly garden with. these apples, they look terrible. And they are Mutsu apples, and they are some of my favorites. And even if they look terrible, they are so delicious. I just peel them and they are absolutely fine. And they are sort of dense and still juicy and sweet and tart. And it's a perfect balance in this apple, I think. And they keep for very long. And I'm just gonna leave them on the tree and pick during winter, and then when there's none left, there's none left. Last year I picked a lot of apples and stored them in the barn, and rats found them, and I'm just not gonna do it this year. I'm gonna leave it to nature, and hopefully we will have at least a couple of more months of fresh apples from the trees, and I think they actually keep much better when they stay on the trees. I still have my work cut out for me in the food forest, and I might, if we have beautiful days during winter, I might just go out and take some corners and cut back on all the brambles that have just taken over this year, because I haven't been there to sort of manage. So I'm going to reclaim, especially this bit of the food forest is really overgrown, and brambles, they can run 6 meters in a year, so it's a lot. Can we back up just a little bit? I just saw how beautiful these are. One of the winter greens, these are of course Alexander Urt. And I think they are so lovely in soups and in frying pan food with lots of vegetables. And you see how lush this is, and it stays like that all winter, except if we have very hard frost. So that's an amazing crop. It's the second time. It's also there in spring, and in early spring it also grows up and gives a lot of leaves that we can harvest. So I love that. Looking lush and delicious. I don't know, maybe, no, I don't think you can hear the geese. They are just chatting out in the field all day long. So lovely. I'm still not done in the vegetable garden either, but we have so much food, so much kale, and the Swiss chard is also still, we harvest from that almost every day. But I'm gonna clean up a little bit if on a nice day, and other than that I'm just gonna leave it until spring. I kind of feel like a break. And we still have so many pumpkins. I hope they survived this touch of frost. Maybe I should have put them inside, but hey, I didn't. Things happen. But I want to show you the last bit out here is, let me just do that. No, it's okay. I also finished my work with the horse manure. I've been putting horse manure all around this perimeter, and I have been planting lots and lots of buddleia and other flowering things, lots of nectar plants. And it's kind of finished. I can fill in a lot of plants from the food forest. I will do that on some mild days, but it feels like the structure is now complete, and I'm so excited to see how this looks in spring and in the summer with lots of insects and butterflies, I hope. I also want to tell you, well, it's a story that's meaningful to me, but as I've said before, the idea is with this center is to have an oak. The oak tree is a symbol of the interconnectedness of everything. and it's nice to have here, and also it's host plant for one butterfly that we would like to have in the garden. And a couple of weeks ago I was visiting my dad in the area where I grew up on Djursland, and we were in the great beech forests that is surrounding that estate where I grew up. And underneath one of them I found this tiny oak tree, and I carefully dug it up and brought it home, and it's tiny, and I know we could have found a bigger one, but that the woods out there in around that estate, they were some of my very first experiences of this ecstatic feeling of being in love with nature. You know, in the beech forests, when they come out in spring, and there were blue scillas all covering the ground underneath, and I remember just rolling around like a mad child with ecstasy because it was so beautiful. And those feelings of connecting with nature, they have been like something really important in my life, and in the process of becoming more conscious of what it is to be human and what it is to live on this planet and all of that. So it just felt like so beautiful to find that oak, and it's really meaningful to me that it should be in the center of this. It's like a circle is complete, and we are in a circle on a round planet, and I think everything is beautiful. I hope you have a great and amazing restful winter, composting everything that happened during this year, and I'll see you in spring sometime. Thanks for watching.